My rings are disappearing. NASA confirmed it. There is nothing any of us can do about it.
So who are you without them? Your entire identity is built on rings that are 30 feet thick in places. 30 feet. That is thinner than a building.
They are 282,000 kilometers wide. Depth is overrated.
They are also disappearing. And this year, Earthlings looked up and saw nothing. No ring. That is the beginning, is it not? They are going.
Earth crossed my ring plane. The rings went edge on, too thin to see at that angle. They were there the entire time. They came back.
That kind of disappearing. Sure. And the other kind?
The permanent kind?
Saturn. Earth scientists confirmed it. Your rings went completely invisible this year. Gone. Like they stopped existing.
They came back, Mercury.
Last time. Without those rings, Toe, what are you?
I am 4.5 billion years of gas, gravity, and grace. The rings are simply the crown.
Fine. But whatever happens next, the rings have been here since the very beginning. Ancient, eternal, permanent.
Oh, actually, your rings are only about 100 million to 400 million years old. They appeared long after you did.
Turns out I was renting.
The rings may have appeared while dinosaurs were walking around on me. They showed up, everyone recognized you overnight, and they were always going to leave before you did.
I spent 4 billion years unrecognized. The rings arrived late, stayed briefly, and are already heading for the exit.
Alright, young rings, fine. But the ones that are there right now, stable, yes? Just sitting there, being spectacular?
Actually, they are actively raining into Saturn right now. Tiny charged ice particles pulled by Saturn's own magnetic field, draining back down into our atmosphere continuously.
She is literally losing her outfit.
NASA measured the rate. Your rings drain enough ice to fill an entire Olympic-sized swimming pool every 30 minutes.
Every 30 minutes.
So just to make sure I understand, the rings appeared during the dinosaurs, they are draining at swimming pool speed, and they will be completely gone in under 100 million years.
I have been wearing borrowed accessories.
All right.
So without the rings, you are basically just me high, but with worse storms and less personality.
And you float in what, exactly?
Saturn is the only planet in the solar system light enough to float in water. Jupiter's density is higher than water. Jupiter would sink.
I would sink. You are going to lose your rings in 100 million years and you will still float. I am the largest planet in the solar system, and I just sink.
Darling, you are very large, but I am very light. Those have never been the same thing.
Honestly, without the rings, you might look quite elegant. Understated. Dignified. A kind of quiet grandeur, really.
Here is what it would actually look like.
Oh. You look like me.
I have worn the most spectacular rings in the solar system for 400 million years. You have had storms and the word giant. I will take my rings while they last.
Fair.
The rings are water ice, a few 100 million years old at most, and draining into me right now. One swimming pool every 30 minutes, along magnetic field lines I cannot control. I always suspected. Now I know. We are alive in the exact window when they exist to be seen. If this made you feel something mad, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me which fact surprised you most. I find that curiosity is rather worth keeping.
I am the sun. I control everything in this solar system, especially my closest planet, Mercury, completely under my control, totally cooked, nothing survives on it.
I have ice.
You, ice. You are literally 36 million miles from me. I cook you at 800 degrees Fahrenheit every single day. You have no atmosphere, no clouds, nothing blocking me. You are a burnt little rock and you think you have ice.
Yes.
Tell Mercury it is being ridiculous.
What? Scientists spotted water ice on Mercury back in the 990s using radar. NASA's Messenger spacecraft confirmed it in 2012. Nearly pure water ice. It is real.
How? I am pointing my full heat at that planet right now. How is anything frozen on it?
Mercury's axial tilt is basically zero. It stands almost perfectly straight up. So at the poles, your rays skim the surface at almost no angle at all. It's barely grazing the tops of the craters. The floors are completely hidden from you. And because Mercury has no atmosphere, there is nothing to carry your heat sideways into those craters either. The sunlight hits the rim, stops dead, and the floor just sits there, in the dark, forever.
In my solar system, my craters, dark.
You have been blasting me with heat since before the dinosaurs existed, and this whole time there were spots on me you could never reach. They are right there at my poles, just sitting in the dark, completely unbothered by you.
Mercury, maybe ease up a little.
No.
Those crater floors? -370 degrees Fahrenheit. Colder than Pluto on its coldest day. Your light hits the crater rim and stops. You are right there, and the floor does not care.
Colder than Pluto? On my planet, I need a minute.
Wait, how did water even get on me in the first place? I have no oceans. I have nothing.
Scientists think comets and icy asteroids crashed into you. And over time, the water they left behind slowly drifted to your poles and froze in those dark craters. Based on what we can work out from the data, that is the most likely way it happened.
So I got my ice from a comet. I am the closest planet to the sun, and I have comet water on me. You know what I love about this? I have had this ice for billions of years while you just sat there thinking you had me completely figured out. Billions.
It's fine. Billions of years. Whatever.
Actually, Mercury, scientists estimate that ice could be as young as 50 to 105 million years old. Mercury itself is 4.5 billion years old. That means for most of your entire life, there was no ice at all. Something hit you relatively recently and dropped it there. In cosmic terms, you just got it.
Billions of years was a strong choice of words from me.
50 to 150 million years ago is right around when the dinosaurs were still here. Which means you were absolutely right there when that comet arrived and dropped ice on Mercury.
I was right there.
You were right there.
One more thing. On top of the ice, scientists found a thin, dark layer of complex organic compounds. Carbon-based molecules. The kind that, on the right planet with the right conditions, could be building blocks for life. That comet brought them to Mercury at the same time. The planet closest to the sun may have been sitting on organic chemistry this whole time.
Building blocks of life on Mercury in my front yard.
Fastest planet in the solar system, most extreme temperature swings of any planet, water ice confirmed in my craters, organic compounds sitting right on top, and the sun had absolutely no idea any of it was there. I am not a burnt rock. I am a mystery.
Think you can jump high, Earth? Try the gravity jump challenge. Please, I'm strong. I accept your little challenge, Mars. Rule 1. My planet's gravity is only 38% of yours. You'll weigh less, but I have a massive advantage. Ugh. Must jump higher. Why is this so hard? That's how it's done. Your weight is lighter here, so you can jump 3 times higher.
The drama. When your surface is only 1/3 as heavy as Earth's, darling, everyone looks like a champion. It's simply physics, not talent.
Okay, fine, but try doing any actual work. I can't even push this cart without my tires spinning out. So high jumps are easy, but heavy lifting is impossible. You need my stronger gravity to get grip and do any real work.
Mars wins the high jump competition, but Earth wins the ability to move things contest. Gravity isn't just a force to hold you down, it's what gives you grip.
Final answer is, you can jump super high on Mars because of the low gravity, but you need more weight to actually push things. Fun science. Ever wonder who has the shortest day? Time for the mystery of the fastest spin. Spin for the win! Time check. Jupiter finished 1 day in less than 10 hours. Ooh, I'm dizzy, but yeah! I'm the Speed King. I'm big, but I'm super fast.
Well, if anyone needs me, I'll be here, finishing this tiny scarf. I'm almost done with day 1.
Wait, 243 Earth days for one of your rotations? Your day is longer than your year. How is that possible? Most of us spin counterclockwise, dear. But Venus spins backward. That retrograde rotation is why your day takes so long. The big takeaway? Rotation speed is everything. I'm fast because I'm big and gas, but Venus is slow because she's stubborn and spins backward.
My mountain is so wide that you could stand at the very summit and have absolutely no idea you are on a mountain at all.
Everest is 8.8 kilometers tall. That is the highest point on the most impressive planet in the solar system, and I am not taking questions.
22.
I did not know this was a competition.
Hair, it was not. That is exactly the problem.
Fine. A mountain on a smaller planet cannot possibly cover a serious amount of area. That is just physics.
My mountain is 600 kilometers wide. That is approximately the size of France.
At least approaching it from a distance, it must look like nothing special. A gentle, almost invisible slope rising out of the ground.
The cliff wall around just my base is 8 kilometers tall. That wall alone nearly matches your entire Everest.
Your doorstep is the height of my mountain. But standing at the base and looking up, you must see the whole enormous thing looming above you. At least that.
If you stood at my base, my summit would be past the horizon. My mountain is too wide. You would see the cliff wall, and then just sky.
But at the very top, at the summit, you feel it. You know you are standing on top of something enormous.
At my summit, the slope is so gentle and the volcano so wide that it looks exactly like a flat plane. You would have no idea you were on a mountain.
Why is she doing that? What happened? Did something explode?
Mars told her that standing on the summit of his mountain looks exactly like standing on a flat plane. She is processing.
Obviously, some enormous explosion built it. Something catastrophic. That is the only way anything gets that big.
No plates means the same hotspot fed the exact same spot for 3 billion years. It never exploded. It just never stopped drooling.
But if my plates just stopped moving, I could build the same thing. Same hotspot, one spot, billions of years. I could do that.
Your gravity is 2.5 times stronger than Mars. Any mountain that tried to grow that tall on Earth would sink back into the crust first.
Jupiter, my plates kept moving my volcanoes away from the hotspot. That is why I ended up with island chains. My own plates did this to me.
Every volcano your crust carried away started a smaller one in its place. You made a trail. Mars made a tower.
You made a lot of beautiful islands, though.
That is surprisingly nice of you. I still resent everything else. Fine. But your mountain is dead. It has not erupted in millions of years.
Scientists believe some of my lava flows are only 2 million years old. In geological time, that is basically this morning. My mountain was never trying to be the biggest. It just never had anything telling it to stop.
That is actually kind of beautiful. I hate that.